started and then it
All right, welcome on back to the 20%.
What's up, dogs?
Hey.
We're back with Lacey, the OG from episode 1 and 2. This is recording for the second time because we fucked up the audio the first time, like 2 days ago. Because I left my window open and you can't hear us talk over the cars, but it sounds really good.
It's okay. I wanted to come back anyway. So.
Yeah.
We don't quit.
It's
back at it.
Yeah. So recap. So what? Mother's Day just happened.
Mother's Day did happen.
What'd you guys do for your moms?
I bought some flowers.
I worked at Starbucks and we were busy as heck, wrapped around the building. People
Ew.
getting to the window after
Was
waiting
it
in the long
like just
line.
slammed? Like
Yeah, we were completely slammed.
All day?
Yep, and it was awful. And so there's something about a holiday. This is my first holiday, like not working in a restaurant in 5 years, but like even at Starbucks, there's something about people on a holiday that just when they go out, they feel like they deserve like extra. So.
How was your holiday spirit? gimme.
Yeah. I
wouldn't expect like holidays to be super busy for coffee places like that. I would just expect it to be the normal. Like I feel like coffee places are just always busy.
Yeah, but like that's a small basic gift you can get your mom on a budget, but it's still like
coffee.
It's still a good thought, I guess, you know? And it's coffee, like everyone drinks. It was hot, so everyone wanted frappuccinos, which any Starbucks barista knows it's a pain in the ass, and it's like it just takes an extra minute versus like a latte because you're like you gotta get your ice.
Slap your barista knowledge on us.
Like it's even a barista saying like baristas don't make other baristas blend, so it's just a pain in the ass. Whereas if you're on the bar making hot drinks, you can just kind of have a routine and bust things out. But a frappuccino, it just like breaks up your routine basically, so it slows things down.
Mess with your mojo.
Same
thing with serving. You
extra
have
steps. Yeah, it's like
you have momentum going, then you have to.
And then you get an endless shrimp. Like it's like the frappuccinos at Starbucks are the endless shrimp of Red Lobster, but it never goes away.
Equally bad.
Wait, so you got your mom a coffee?
No, my mom was in Idaho. Yeah, but I FaceTimed her the day before.
Okay. I was just curious.
I texted her.
Did you FedEx the coffee to her?
Yeah. And if not, what's your deal?
Why are you being so selfish, Lacey?
I'm actually a horrible daughter.
No, I feel like I didn't do like because my mom's like 3,000 miles away, but I texted her.
Oh, so you're gonna use that excuse?
I mean, like I'm gonna mail her something.
I
don't know what to get her, but I'm brainstorming. It'll get to her just a couple weeks late. Thought's still there, right?
This sign guy had a sign for Mother's Day that said, "Your mom doesn't even have Insta." And I thought that was like a pretty good one. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to post the mom picture.
Yeah.
Oh. She won't see it.
What'd you do for your mom, Cyrus?
I wouldn't seen her. She's 10 minutes away. So she had her own place for like a couple weeks. And then she's like, yeah, I'm just going to move in. I'm just moving back in with your...
How do you get a place for a couple weeks? Isn't there a thing called a lease?
Yeah, no, she's like people.
She's like, no, I don't sign those. Okay, don't be silly.
My mom's great, but like the thing is, she lives life as if she's our age. So. Oh,
so she's just a rock star.
Yeah, basically.
Cool, dude. I love saying "fuck it" when I'm 45.
I'm just gonna mooch off whoever I can. No. She's great.
Shout out to Cyrus's mom. She's listening.
Love you, Mom.
Love you.
No, she's doing great. She's making like $4,000 a month on unemployment, and she's.
That's the dream.
Lucky.
I mean, we earned it.
Yeah. No, I'm working like 50 hours a week, and I'm making almost as much as you guys. So.
And we did talk about this on the last one, but I chose not to do the unemployment route and just been going with Starbucks. So.
Yeah, I decided to take the low road. I was like, I don't have any pride left, so fuck it. Like,
we all deserved a break, honestly. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
except for Cyrus.
it was for me, it was my way out. It was like the last straw for like restaurants. I've always hated working at restaurants, and I've always like it's a dickish thing to do to put yourself above a job.
Why'd you hate it so much?
Fuck restaurants. I don't know. I
agree with like.
I literally.
There's a lot about them that make you want to scream.
Okay, well, like my reason is kind of like. Okay, so I'm kind of sexist, and I just like I don't know, like I'm not sexist, like I'm so respectful of like your kind, Lucy. And
what the fuck, bro?
Did you just assume my gender?
Yes, I did. I'm assuming that you're a female, and I respect all females out there. That said, being in a kitchen, like I just feel feminine. I don't like cooking for myself.
Wait, you feel
what?
Whoa,
that's why you don't like working in a restaurant?
Yeah, like it made me realize. Like it took me so many years to like realize, and like the last time I like enjoyed and I took pride in my job was when I was like firefighting. So like, so now, you know, making salt. I mean,
it's a big revelation.
So you just basically you just want a more hands-on, more like a laboring job. You want a labor job.
Yeah,
more
I guess I don't like thinking too much. And here you go, sir. Like, I'll get you your ranch dressing faster. And then I go to a table, and they're like, his sauce cup was on my plate, and my sauce cup was on his plate. And I'm just like,
I should be working harder than this.
People become babies when they go out to eat.
Yeah.
They're just giant man babies.
This is a grown ass like 50-year-old woman. I'm like, come on now,
move it. No, serving you dealt with just
petty shit,
bro,
for sure.
The dumbest shit.
It's annoying, and this is just like I go in and I get to learn how to do like new stuff all day, and it's I like it.
Me on the other hand, like I love the restaurant life just because the money is good for us, like the availability is good. I like that for the most part it's a fairly laid back environment. And like serving isn't something that I wanted to do for like ever, and like even then I was like starting to think like, oh yeah, maybe it's time to start like actually like getting like a big girl job or something. But now that like I'm not serving, like I'm so sad, and I am like gonna miss it, but I also like I don't think I can go back either, just because it's gonna be a while till things get back to normal.
Yeah, there's no normalcy anytime soon.
Yeah, so it's like weird. But
serving's just what you do, and when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, but I've met so many people over the years.
I know, I've met the greatest human beings. Like from it, just that's where everyone attracts. It's just dysfunction loves restaurant.
It really does. Like I came back to Red Lobster this year just like knowing that I would like find the plugs to
bro, it's literally high school. It's high school 2.0.
It is. Like
it's like,
but like we're all super super social people. Like I feel like at least like servers for sure, because that's your job, is socializing for your like money. And so it's just like it's just like this personality type that I feel like it's like drawn to like
I take back what I said. It's not like high school, it's college, but we don't do any papers. We just go to the keggers. Like that's literally
we went to the bar like every 2 days. Like
bro,
every 2 days.
And the gambling bench, dude. Like I was literally at a casino
for like a month straight. Okay, so like for like a month straight of the last like month of Red Lobster we were at.
Dude, I was at a casino for 17 days in a row, bro. Like
I made $50 twice, and then I lost $60 once, and then I was like, yeah, I'm good,
bro.
That's it for me. Did I play off a 20 or 50? I played off 20 or 50 though for like 3 hours. We were there until they closed, and at one point, like I was like really stoned and I forgot how to play, and so I was just like guessing, and like the dealer would like shake her head at me, and I'm like, never mind.
Right.
I didn't mean hit.
Yeah, no, the swings like were fun if you could handle them. Like when I won $200, I'd be like, yo, bro. But when I'd lose 200, I'd be like punching a wall. Like I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Oh my
like
God.
I acted like I didn't need that money, but I really need that back. Like I'm not that cool. Like,
dealer, it was a joke.
You thought I was serious?
I'll come back tomorrow. Like double or nothing.
No, double or nothing. You know I'm good for it.
See, you see me mouth, just kidding, as soon as I hit it. Go back to the camera. Play that back.
Yeah, no, I had a fucking problem, but I miss it. But it was just fun to go after work with your wad of cash. It's midnight. You can drink, you can smoke.
You did have everyone going with you,
bro.
guys.
We had a group, bro. We were mobbing.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, I was at the casino with Ryan and Dakota last night, and I was like, I was there the day before last night with them.
Yeah, we gave.
I thought that was an us thing.
No, we gave everyone a gambling addiction.
Oh, yeah.
And
gambling is an STD. you guys just spread it everywhere.
Yeah, it was good. It was so fun though. Honestly, super fun. I loved going in there at I said midnight, and then you would have you go for a smoke, and the sun is just beating you in your face, and you're like, whoa, wait, how is it 7 a.m.? I'm a piece of shit. Oh my god.
Still have some chips though.
Yeah, the thing is serving you get the worst habits, dude.
Yeah.
Our friend Jamin, when he overslept for a 5 p.m. shift, bro, no other line of work are you gonna do that. You're just the 5 p.m. you just wake up late.
Sorry, I'm late.
And there's always someone down to drink with you.
Oh, dude,
always.
No. There's always someone to do something.
Yes, exactly.
Oh shit.
You went. You didn't even have a bad night, but someone else had a bad night, and they're like, man, I need a drink. You're like, fuck it, I guess I do too.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
I'll drink to you drinking to that.
One night, yeah.
I just graduated college, let's go get fucked up. I'm really, really sad. Okay, let's go get fucked up.
I know, man. Do you think everyone's just gonna be socially awkward after this is all over? Not I feel seeing people after a long time, I still feel weird. I've not
I don't think it's gonna be long before people are, revert to themselves and.
Yeah, I just feel everyone's very shelled out.
I miss everyone. Yeah. I just want to hug
Yeah,
everyone.
I just hope people. People could appreciate when we get out there, but I don't think they will.
I feel we will.
The freedom. Maybe we will, but there's a lot of people that are just this is still what's wrong with
that's everyone with everything.
Yeah. My friend back in Idaho.
Idaho.
That's
what we used to call it.
What you saying you do? What are you gonna do?
Anyway, she serves, and her restaurant is actually supposed to open up next Saturday. And they are supposed to serve with gloves and masks on. And I just thought, what the fuck? What is the point of that? So they get to be at risk still, but there's all these people who are eating and spreading their germs. And, I don't know. I was just bewildered by that. I was like, fuck that. So she's not going back either because she's like, I'm not going to serve with a mask on.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But, I get it. You kind of need to do it if you
you do. To keep them from getting sick. But, what about yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, some people are just going to need a job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just banking this unemployment so I don't have to work for a minute. I think
that's everyone on unemployment.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm stacking, though.
It'd be nice if we got another Trump check.
They're talking about it.
I saw that.
2 racks?
I could use another one.
Yeah. Couple.
Mine's almost depleted.
I could use one. I didn't get mine. I didn't find my taxes yet. I owe 1,000. So.
Yeah. So you put off your taxes.
My fault. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting it off till July. I mean, if I don't have to till July now.
But now you can't get your stimulus check direct deposited.
So they gotta mail that bitch, and that takes.
Today was your last day to be able to get it direct deposited if you went on the IRS and put in your info.
It'll be a surprise. Did you change your address to here, to this address?
I don't know. The last time I legally changed my address, it was in Missoula, Montana. So
you just have a paper
and
check.
And since then, I've lived in Washington for over a year, and before that, 6 months in San Diego.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't know where to send it.
Yeah.
My mom.
No, every time I get a ticket, my ex-wife's like, "Hey, so you're getting more stuff." Oof.
She's good. I mean, what are you gonna do though? I mean, that's just business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Changing your address is hard.
You gotta go all the way
There's
to
so
the
many
post
different-
office.
Like I've had.
No, it's one form at the post office.
Yeah, but then you have to
gotta
like
go all the way
update.
to the post office.
But then you have to like update your bank address, and then you
Yeah,
have to update.
it actually is a pain in the ass
It
to
is
do
a-
it for your bank.
Your bank
And I
address?
still haven't even done it for
Yeah.
my car insurance, I don't think.
Ooh,
Which, is that illegal?
I don't know,
I don't know either.
dude. You're
Because I'm like, does
edgy.
it change your policy?
Damn, she's going so hard.
Me too.
You know, I've had
Just
like
incriminating myself.
7 addresses in 3 years here. I'm
Here alone,
Yeah.
yeah,
Doing great.
crazy. But
Yeah.
I guess I've had decent amount, but not here,
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm tired of moving. Oh my god, fuck moving.
I know. I
Fuck
almost want to
moving.
buy a house just so I can like chill
Yeah.
somewhere for a bit.
Yeah, but then like setting down roots like just freak me out. Like knowing you'd have to be like, okay, this is like my
Yeah.
house for like a while. Like
I don't think there's that much pressure to it.
there's a lot of pressure.
Just getting a house.
He's a free
if I got,
bird.
if someone I
he
understand,
picked
but
up
like
and
if
moved
someone
over here.
gave me a house,
Well, gave and buying.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because when you buy one, that's a
okay, well, if I buy a
long-term
house,
investment.
Okay.
then it's like cool, it's my house.
Yeah, but then
I would treat it the exact same way that I treat here.
and then
My mom has lived in my house for 25 years, and she's just now finally about to like officially own it. 25 years.
dude,
I'm an adult because it's been like, my
Yeah.
whole life.
fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
So
No
that's
way.
a long investment.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people do it. That would like, and then to like sign for a loan, like knowing you're getting like 6-figure debt,
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck,
yeah,
bro?
It's true.
I would
That's
drink
real.
myself to a
But-
coma. Like that would be too. Like I can't. My brain is not built for that.
That's why I need this podcast to like take off. So
Yo.
can just do both.
Keep watching this some more.
Just a little more. We're almost there.
Also,
Tell your friends.
my Venmo is.
Oh my god.
There is a donation thing on the podcast.
On Anchor, yeah, they can donate to us if they want.
Well,
We could buy so many nice
No
things.
pressure.
no pressure or anything. It's just out there,
No, honestly, dude, if we just get fucking like $20 to find a functioning table, this hunk of shit table.
Yeah, we have a
Another
really
mic.
shitty
This table, I got this at a thrift store for like $4. It's shaped like a guitar pick, and it's the most wobbly.
It would be a dope ass table if it was sturdy.
Yeah. So yeah,
You
that's
know.
what we. That's my first. That's my
Well,
next purchase.
what
I
if
think.
I think that table from
I wish
Walmart.
I was like a handy person.
Just get like one of those picnic table things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this
That's
is a
fine.
good deal.
Yeah, that's my desk.
I see that.
It's a nice desk.
You
Do
should
you
put,
play
you should
that
put
close?
everything that's on that desk, just put it on this table.
Idiots.
Dumbass.
I have
No, this
something-
table's like 2 square feet, and then
No, it's not only the shape of a guitar pick, the size of a guitar pick. Like it's,
This-
I can't do anything with this. I have so many knickknacks that couldn't fit on here. Like the,
Nick your neck.
what are you gonna do?
I would love to
Ryan
like take
is,
inventory of your collection
thief.
there.
Right, you're a big thief.
I'm trying not to incriminate
Whoa,
you.
You're
whoa.
nothing but a thief.
I feel like this household has like a rule like, what did you steal from Red Lobster at your shift today? And then you have to like show it before you can come in.
So all I'm saying is,
Really? Only a saucer today?
If that happened, Ryan would literally have a whole. Oh no, that did happen. When Robert was we went all the way back to the break room.
oh,
Our last hurrah.
we were
went
trying
into
to
Red
grab
Oh,
like
no.
a whole bunch of rags and
We
shit.
didn't have any like kitchen rags, and we like barely have
So
bath towels.
I just was like, all right, fuck it. We were in like the back utility closet, and
Let's
there's
just
like
fucking loot
I
Red
was like
Lobster.
the whole big bag of towels. I was like, all right, let's just take it. There's hundreds of.
I was like, don't you want to just
And
take
then-
like 3 or 4?
I was like, no, fuck it. We got the bag. Let's go. And then I hold the bag, and I turn the corner, and I see Robert there, so I have to run back in and throw the bag down. and I tore it open, and I had like 3 in my hand, and he comes back. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I need rags, Robert. It's like, and he's just like, he's at a strike. He's like, whatever, dude.
I don't even know anymore.
You're like an orphan.
We really.
I need bags.
Please.
Please.
Robert was just like, I don't even know anymore. Like,
He's like, I'm just
seen
ready to go
so
home and
much
drink.
shit. Yeah.
What were we so busy for? Like, what was one of the last, like, stretches of busy? Like, we were just
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
February.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That was
I remember,
it.
dude, Robert came up to me at the end because I doubled Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oof.
I worked so much.
But, dude, in those
Valentine's Day
3
weekend.
days, dude, I made just under $1,000.
That's
Yeah, I think
gangster.
I made $280 on Valentine's Day, but I worked from like 3:55 until
You know.
1.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
I was
lived
there
there
all
for
night.
all weekend, but it was like I said, when you walk out with $1,000, like, fuck it. Anyway,
Dude, I made a whole 15 an hour as an expo, so.
whoa,
You killed it,
That
man.
adds up.
Yeah.
But I remember, dude, Robert came out to me and he just like sighed and he was like, "God, this place is such a shithole." And I just lost it, bro. I was like, "This is my fucking manager."
I love when Robert would be stressed out, so he would yell at you at like some of the stupidest shit, and you're like, Robert, I know you're better than this. Like one time, I got my tables mixed up, so I put like 37 at 38 or something, and I was like, hey, can you like fix this for me? And I guess he was in the weeds or something. He's like, really? You've been here for a year and you don't know your table numbers? I'm like, no, like it was just an accident. Like I was like laughing, and then I like realized he was serious. I'm just like, Robert,
95%.
you don't give a fuck.
95% of the time, he's just like a cool, chill
Yeah.
dude, doesn't care. But he cracked me up, dude. This place is such a shithole. And then, like, we heard the other manager, Dale, whisper, like, under her breath. Like, this was a separate day that weekend. She's like, oh, guys, hope this place burns down. Like, just,
I can
like,
just
dude,
see it, too.
like, just so this innocent old lady just whispering that. Like, dude, like, how far, like, this place breaks you. Like,
I really liked Nikki though too. Nikki was like
Nikki
the
was
same
dope.
way. Like
Nikki
when
was
I
a
got my
gangster,
5-year
yeah.
pin, and she was like, "Get out while you can." like going on year 10, and she's like,
get out.
like, remembering her 5-year, and that's like where you either stay or you.
God. I love Nikki because like if you didn't give a fuck, she didn't give a fuck, and it was perfect.
Nikki was like the newest manager, I think.
Yeah.
Before we got shut down.
She mainly helped in the back, and so she's a real OG.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nikki's dope.
Get your join our team at Red Lobster.
Okay.
With your smartphone.
Okay, look, I stole that from the host podium.
Okay, so like there's a card
You're
dispenser.
Just like, oh, this is gonna be so funny.
So Ryan stole a card dispenser, and it has just let me see a card. Pull out a card since
Oh, it's
there's
still full
multiple
of
cards still in there.
Whenever you meet someone, you're like, hey, here's my business card.
A great opportunity. RedLobsterQuickApply.com.
And I just have all these cards.
Apply now. The best benefits in the industry
Okay,
await you.
no. Dude,
Like Richard or something was probably standing up front and was like, what the fuck happened to the card dispenser?
Okay, hold up there. This ad for Red Lobster, what did this say? About the benefits? The best benefits in the industry await me?
They await you.
If what I had
They
was
await you at Red
if
Lobster.
what I had was the best, I sure as hell don't want to see the worst, dude. I'm fucking done then, dude. If that was the best, that's what you gave me,
I do not want to see the worst.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'll drink to
How
that.
can they not? Dude, what the fuck, dude? I'm gonna sue them. Like, this is false advertising. Like, what the fuck?
You show up with your horrible
just go
teeth
ahead,
and
just
like
show
you're
in your
blind
cards,
as heck.
and I am furious.
I should call a Red Lobster. Dude, just
Call Joe.
Joe's there. It's like,
Joe's a regional manager, and they cut everyone else off. Besides
Allegedly.
3 line cooks.
I don't. Yeah, that's alleged. Yeah,
It's hearsay.
Apparently, all the managers are gone except our district manager. Who, you know what? I don't even care if she hears this. You're a bitch, Joe. I don't care. I'll just say it.
I don't know.
Everyone's thinking.
You know who
it.
was a piece of shit? Was Michael Brown. fuck that dude.
I never knew him.
He was a
well, he was a borrowed manager at my partner,
he was human garbage.
Yeah,
it was gross.
I came right before him. He got fired right as I came on. I just heard the stories.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm quitting to start my own business anyway.
What was his business?
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Think it's doing well?
No.
I should message him.
He's like, to be in the restaurant industry, it's so fucking extra.
He's like one of those guys that's like, I'm in the industry. Like, bro,
yeah, you work at Red Lobster, though.
No, you're a pile of disappointment, bro. Like, you're not in the industry. What the fuck, dude? Get real.
But, the hatred for Craig... that'll
God.
never be.
Everybody hates Greg. I worked with him for 1 week, and he was a cunt the entire time.
Yeah.
Something to say.
Craig was one of our managers, and he was just such an interesting guy. Not even interesting. He was just this little dude. How tall was he? 5'5". Come on.
Yes.
I could punt him. And
next time you see him, you should.
Punt him.
Do you feel like he felt like he grew in the restaurant industry though when he went from Famous Dave's to Red Lobster?
I don't know which is higher. He came from he left a barbecue place to come to Red Lobster. I don't know. You tell us.
I don't know. I prefer ribs over I don't know. I like shrimp. Shrimp's good.
Yeah.
But I mean they're both super processed. I don't know. It's
what? Yeah.
The food at
this
both
is a whole new tangent.
I mean,
seafood's fucking expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, Red Lobster was never all of the none of that was worth
it. There were some good places.
If you've ever paid full price for anything at Red Lobster,
no, I mean I haven't, but
maybe I don't know.
No, I mean there's I don't know. There's a couple plates, but dude, we would charge what, $18 for a pasta?
I'm just confused at the 45 $50 plates
and the picture makes them look so big.
The lobster bake.
I'm could you please stir that dead pasta and cover it with parsley so that it doesn't look like ass? Thank you.
So your pasta is just one piece, solid.
And then, or none of us would you'd have to drain the water out of the pasta.
Yeah.
You'd just be holding the plate upside down in the alley with the water falling out of it, and you're just $18. We're literally fucking oh my god.
Or during Endless when I took that picture of the shrimp jerky in the window, it's just 20 skewers of shrimp that's been in the window probably since 9 a.m.
Yeah, so during Endless Shrimp, there's just it's so busy and no one can even think. And there's so many fuck ups. In the middle of the giant window where the food comes out, there's just always food that just gets forgotten there.
And everyone's pissed off all the time.
The end of those days, dude, there's just plates on plates just available. If you're willing to dig through 5 hours of what are those things? What are the heat? What are the
heat lamp?
Yeah, if you can dig through all that heat lamp damage, they're in there.
What do you mean? Everyone's happy there. The dishwashers were happy.
Yeah, don't do dishwashers.
Hey, I washed dishes one night. And I got
me
mad
too,
respect.
Dude. What's her name? Mel was back there, just washing. She offered to wash dishes, close dish or something, and I was like, "This is." Because they asked me before, and I was like, "No, I'll expo," and because I'm expo, and that's what they scheduled me as. And they were like, "Okay," and then Mel went back there. I was like, "Okay, well now I'm guilty as shit." I was like, "Nah, I'm a piece of shit if I just let Mel close dishes, sweet little Mel," and then. I just closed dishes and I was just like, you guys gotta figure your shit out. I don't know. Find reliable people. I don't know. Find some more Linwood's finest.
Okay. I had to do dishes on Mother's Day. I worked a double. Or no, maybe it was Father's Day. I think it was Father's Day. Whatever. I worked a double. I was served in the morning. I was supposed to come back and serve, and they're just hey, need you a dish. I was like, oh, cool. That's what I wanted. Dude, dish is fucking hard.
Yeah, I'll give up all my tips and just be here hourly. Fine.
Well, yeah. Marcus ditched me halfway through our dish shift for literally an hour.
Yeah, he would just leave, in the middle of his shift. He's like,
he came back and he's like, whoa, you actually held it down and got some stuff done. And I'm like, you think I wouldn't? But the reason why
so funny.
I went back to Dish Pit was because some lady sent back her tuna poke because she didn't know it was raw. And then I went up to Robert, who was doing dishes, and I was like, hey, like, I will do dishes if you take me off the floor. Like, I'm like, I cannot with customers anymore for the night. So I did dishes, and it was...
Some days that is such relief, bro. Like, some days you just need to get off the floor. Like, if you serve, like, 4 or 5 days in a row, dude, like, it just wears on you. Having to, dude, your face hurts from fake smiling all fucking day.
I know.
And you can only take so much. Like, people, oh my god.
Like, that's why I would bitch a lot. But it was like, I would do 8.5 hours customer service at Starbucks, like, talking constantly, and then have to, like, go do it at Red Lobster. And, like, by hour 10 or 11, I'm just like, I can't be nice anymore. Yeah. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, no, you were angry.
Sometimes
you were so aggressive. Like,
whoa.
like that. I'm just saying. You know, that time that you shoved someone. You know?
Oh
Wait,
my
happened?
gosh, Valentine's Day with Shelby.
I don't know about this.
So there was a girl named she.
For the record, before we tell this, I didn't actually shove this girl.
I don't know. She was pretty dramatic. I don't know. Every time they asked her to grab something, she had something to say. And I was like trying to teach her how to read the screen. And it was just like, I don't know how shit wasn't, you know.
Like, just not computing.
You just read the screen. But yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so what happened though was she was trying to get bread for her takeout order, and she's like standing directly in the middle, like taking up the whole area, and like everyone's trying to go in for bread. And I even said, like, excuse me, and I kind of like got in, like tried to edge in around her.
Yeah.
And she like drops her, or like throws down her little pincher tongs, and it's like, I'm tired of this. People keep shoving me, and it's over bread and blah blah blah. And she like freaks out and like walks away, and I'm like, okay, like that was a little dramatic, but whatever. I like go on with my night. And next thing I know, I see she's like telling Rich about this and like pointing at me. And then like I hear her, and then I see her telling someone else, and then I go in the alley, and I'm like literally listening to her. I'm like standing right behind her, listening to her tell this elaborate story about how I shoved her out of the way for some bread. And I'm like, so finally I like addressed her right there, and I'm like, Shelby, I can hear you telling everyone that will listen that I shoved you. I'm like, I apologize that you like, I apologize if it seemed that way, but I was trying to get bread. I said, excuse me. I'm like, it's not a big deal. It's a busy night. Like, you can't take stupid things like this to heart. And then she's like, and then Maria and Kalia were like watching it, and they were both like, yeah. I can't believe you just like addressed it. And I'm like, well, why wouldn't I address it?
Like,
whoa.
Like,
that's hilarious. Yeah, I wish people could have seen the face you made when you
Is there a direct quote?
It's because I did such a good dumb face.
No, fuck anyone that like would take something that small and like make it a big deal. Like, what are you doing? Like you're wasting so much time complaining. Like, she's like just wandering aimlessly to anyone that makes eye contact with her so that she can tell them I shoved her. Like, and then everyone's like, did you guys hear?
And literally everyone was like, wait, Lacey did that? Like, are you sure it was Lacey that shoved you? Like,
Lacey, please calm down.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that checks out. Man, a lot of name dropping.
Oh no!
That's a lot of name dropping.
It really is.
Beep it.
I'm not editing shit. Oh no, we're in this.
So we don't even know how. We got nothing.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I had some stuff prepared.
Question.
A couple questions for the circle here. What was your biggest failure this year and why? Or maybe not 2020. Let's say we'll go with 2019.
Biggest failure. I feel like for the first part of 2019, when I first moved here, I feel like I wasted a lot of time like in my shell, like my own bubble. Like, I had friends here, and like, don't get me wrong, like we were friends in like 2019. But like, I feel like I still didn't like put any effort into like actual friendships. Whereas like now, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm taking more advantage of and like appreciating living over here more. And so that's just something like 2019, like I regret staying in my shell and like mostly hanging out with my roommate instead of like branching out sooner and
trying to dip your toe in the water.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. What you, Rye?
I think like I don't think I wasted like my time. I wasted a lot of other people's time. Like I was a fuck ass, dude. Like
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Like I just like I have so many regrets. And I hate that. I hate that.
You should get that tattooed on your back.
Yeah, and like spelled incorrectly.
But like do it
so
bigger
many
so like
regrets.
I have so many regrets and then like I hate that and then I hate that and then I hate that.
At first you're like, oh, okay.
The actual full
Just
quote.
down your spine.
Like yeah, just like it just gets smaller. They'll understand.
Yeah, they'll get it. But yeah, I don't know. I think I was just like, I didn't know what I was doing at all. And like, I don't know. I lost like a lot of people like that were like that, you know, I lost a lot of people that aren't here anymore. You know, it's just like, like in your circle or like just people that don't, you know, you're not like, you know, you don't stay friends or whatever. It's just like, I feel like I had a lot of personal beef in 2019 and like that's when I was like doing the most drugs and like doing a lot of pills and like I was just so dumb, like so reckless, and it's like fuck you idiot. Now I have people that like hate me and it's like I wish they didn't, you know.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah. I mean,
what do you got?
Taking care of relationships, that's good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Like that's, I mean, especially now with like Corona and shit, and just like people aren't that, you know, available. Like literally because you know it's illegal, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I don't know. I would cherish friendship more like after this. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, getting out and getting to know people, unless there's a virus going on. Like my failure, well, I mean, like, I guess 2018 was like the big divorce and shit, and then 2019 was just like the aftermath. I was on like a lot of coke, and then I moved into a garage. Then I tried Oxy. Other than that, it was a pretty sweet year.
Yeah, no, it sounds like great. You should put that on a pamphlet.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty shitty. And it was like I kind of like I literally put myself there, and I was just, I don't know, I was so just in the zone, depressed, like,
yeah,
I don't know, just like entranced in it. Yeah. Just like, yeah.
I literally, like, before moving here, like when people were like, "Oh, I have depression," I was like, "All right, whatever." Like I didn't really have an issue with it like before I moved here, but all of a sudden, like, it just hits me in waves now. Like I don't understand half the time, like why.
It's a
that
vitamin
Seattle
D.
like haze is like real,
bro.
Like it's
moving here was a culture shock. Like
yeah,
from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, people, dude. Yeah.
Is it just more rural, or?
It's just, yeah, it's very rural and like just very closed-minded, conservative.
Yeah.
Like
Idaho too.
I don't know, not my cup of tea.
Same. That's
It's not
why
the
I came
views
over
necessarily
here.
that like are a killer to me. It's just like people's like just refuse to like want to change. Like everyone's just very stuck in their ways there, and it baffles me. It's like, why? Like change is so healthy, and if you don't do that, like I just feel like you're wasting time.
You don't
Yeah,
learn. You don't
true.
learn anything, and your life doesn't get any better. And then I don't know. I hate when people just hate change and new things, but they're like, "Why does my life suck?" I'm like,
yeah, maybe a Jew. Yeah, people want to blame a lot of different things other than themselves.
True that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel like there was like accountability back then. There was like no accountability. It was just like, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, like all my friends, all we wanted to do was fucking drive drunk and be literally retarded. Like being in a holding cell. Like what are we doing here? Like we're obviously not doing anything right. Like and like I said, it's just like I gotta go.
Wait, what do you mean? They give you free food. It was a sandwich. You didn't like that sandwich? Tell me you didn't like that sandwich. I didn't like it. It was fucking 3 days old, probably.
I think like the biggest like thing, because I had to get my fingerprinted in a mugshot, and like when you're doing that mugshot picture, dude, like you're just like whoops. Like, like, what are you gonna do? You like feel like the biggest clown. Like I had like no choice but to laugh at myself. Like it's like I did like it's so dumb. But yeah, life's a lot better out here though.
Either laugh or cry.
I think I probably could have ended up with like a DUI or something if I would have stayed in Idaho too. It's just that's all there is to do there. Like there's literally nothing besides like drink.
Getting DUI is easy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get one, but but no, I knew a lot of people that did. Fuck that.
Sucks. Shitty years, but we're moving up. I got tabs on my vehicle.
Yeah, he's like all fresh new.
Yeah,
like all legal.
Yeah,
I need to
almost
get, I need to get there.
Almost legal. I have insurance. Next paycheck for sure.
There you go.
Drives without insurance. What a nice guy.
What am I gonna do? Why am I paying for something that might happen?
Bro, that is the worst
it's
train of
so
thought.
irritating.
That's so
like
so
irritating.
That's rural thoughts.
Rural thoughts.
If I cause some damages, give me the
Go
bill
back
for
to
the
the
damages.
country,
No,
boy.
bro. Come on, bro.
What's up? Your bumper? How much? Okay, that amount. Here you go.
That is like such a recklessly selfish decision. Like
I don't understand. What do you?
Because it's not about you. It's about the other people.
Yes, it is. No, if they have insurance, that depends on them, right?
Bro, you need it too.
Why? Like, why though? Like,
okay,
we'll pay for a quarter of
someone
the fucking thing, and I'm like, okay, so I might as well just not even.
Cool, yeah. You know what? Just don't even buy insurance. Yeah, that makes sense.
I might not now.
You said next
like,
paycheck.
I said
Ryan,
but now I'm getting angry about it because like I'm thinking about it more. I'm like, it's not it's just like health insurance. Like I don't go to the doctor. Like I mean I should go to the eye doctor though.
If you have proof of being native, even like just at all, then you can like register with like the clinics on the reservation, like Marysville, and you can get eye care and dental and health cares, like checkups for free.
Damn,
what?
I waited until
I just did it
got
recently.
like a job.
You know,
My job
I
is
guess you
it,
do have a job now,
I
but
can do
like,
it like in a week.
you just need your birth certificate, social security card, proof of native blood, and it just like doesn't even matter, just proof of native blood, proof of residency. I think that's it, like ID. Yeah, and then you like register with them, and you can do that on almost all reservations.
I have to like go to. It's a big process because I have to physically go to Montana on like a weekday, and like to the reservation and be like, hey, can I get my descendant paperwork and stuff? I have my paperwork, but I don't have like my tribal ID. I just have like my paper. Yeah. But it's like the same thing to get your tribal ID. But with mine, they were able to just do it with like my enrollment paper, and then, that's basically.
Yeah, I'm just white as fuck.
Well, I look white as fuck.
So do I.
I am mostly white.
All three of us are pretty light skinned.
I'm pasty.
Yeah.
Pasty.
That's okay. I either burn like a tomato or nothing.
That is one thing, is I don't really like sunburn too much. Too bad.
Doesn't work
unless I travel. But
I got sun poisoning a few years ago.
I did in Bahamas.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I was sick as fuck.
I have like all these.
My skin was like blistered.
And like exactly where I had it, I now have like a bunch of freckles.
Me too.
Do we have skin cancer?
Probably.
Fuck.
My grandma's nose is like part of her ear from like skin cancer.
Shout out to cancer. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Right?
We got back on that topic.
Damn it.
Fuck that guy. No, that guy's a dick.
We're talking about the big C word, but it's not COVID, it's cancer.
Wow, thank you for your doctor's corner, Cyrus.
Yo, fuck cancer.
Dude, that'd be a funny, like...
What was those boobies bracelets that everyone had?
I love boobies. And
yeah,
then,
for
my...
cancer.
Dude, my English teacher, Miss Flynn, in 7th grade, everyone was doing that, and she was like, guys, seriously, like, it makes everyone uncomfortable. Like, guys, how would you feel if girls were, this is a stupid ass argument, how would you feel if girls were wearing bracelets that said, I heart penises? Like, we'd fucking be so down.
Yeah, we know idea, that's awesome.
You have no idea how happy we'd be.
Like, can we have some too? But like, no homo.
No, just mine though.
Yeah.
Not any other one else. Not gay. In middle school, it was the worst thing ever.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up! No, you're on.
Dude, growing up, like, teenager was like the worst. Being a teenager was the worst.
Were you guys bullied at all? Or were you guys like the bully?
No, I didn't really get bullied. Yeah, like I would troll people.
I feel like
but I was
everyone
never
was
a
like,
bully.
like chill and friends. Like, well, actually, there were weird kids, but I don't think anyone bullied them. Like, they were just weird. Like the trench coat kids that like run to lunch with their kitty ears.
I was at lunch one day.
Where are all they at? Like, where are them? What are those people doing?
Now they're living in Seattle, embracing life.
We've probably seen them. Like, probably had a beer with them.
They're probably still wearing trench coats walking on the streets.
I used to sit by one of the trench coat kids in my biology honors class, and this one day I looked over and she was drawing anime porn.
Oh, whoops. These are my notes.
I know.
For a project.
When you're like a sophomore in high school, you're like, who the fuck? Like, who am I sitting by?
Oh my god.
There was one of those kids, and I was sitting at the table across from... He was like down the table, and he was just by himself. And then there was other kids, and they grabbed a granola bar and like sprinkled like one of those Nature Valley ones. It was like really crumbly, like all over the top of him. And he just sat there, and yeah, and then he just moved, and then they sliced the wrapper on top. And I watched it all. And I was like, should I stand up? I was like, no, I'm a piece of shit for not doing this, but like I'm gonna watch this whole thing out. I wasn't like entertained by it. I was like appalled. I was like, he's not doing anything. I was like, he's just. And I was like, I'm not doing anything. And yeah.
Fuck.
I was like, I feel like garbage. I'm sure he felt like garbage.
You should reach out to him.
Yeah,
I don't.
Maybe, like we
he
could
might
like
be in
start
my middle
a
school year, but
we could
what
start
if he's
a
still wearing a trench coat? I don't know.
Remember that time when
I'm
these
still friends with
assholes
him.
crumpled granola bar all over your head?
I was there watching. Like
I was there, and you didn't deserve that. Yo, trench coat kid from Nelson Middle School. He didn't deserve it.
shout out trench coat kid from Nelson Middle School.
And then eventually Lindbergh High School.
Whoa.
And then by the time he was in Lindbergh, oh yeah, he was wearing he had like a bunch of chains. And,
whoa, we need to find
like,
this man.
rings
Someone find him.
Let's get him on the next podcast.
Yeah, no, oh my god.
Let's find him and get him on the podcast.
Tune in next week.
Yes, that's gonna be my like. Okay,
Mission.
what else do we got? What else do you know about him? Trench coat kid.
He I don't know. It was like a
Nelson
bowl.
Middle School.
It was
You
like
said?
almost a bowl cut, but not really. Like,
Okay.
I don't know.
And like a name.
Nah.
Cool.
Nah. No name.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I remember.
Okay. And
I left
Find
freshman
him.
year
We'll
to
find
go
him.
to Montana. So yeah.
Okay. So maybe he stayed all 4 years.
Maybe.
What was the high school? Lynchburg?
Might as well have been. Those bullies.
Yeah, Lindbergh High School.
Lind?
It's in Renton. Lindbergh.
Or
yeah.
Lynn? With an N or a D?
With a D, like Charles Lindbergh. You never heard of him?
Like lid?
I weirdly know an odd amount of knowledge about Charles Lindbergh.
Let's hear
It's
it.
really weird. Okay, so Charles Lindbergh was a pilot, and I think he was married to that other girl, Amelia Earhart.
Oh,
or maybe not. I don't remember.
That's a pretty bold claim.
But either way,
I saw some feminists.
Yeah, but either way, no, it definitely wasn't. He wasn't with Emily Earhardt.
Oh,
Never mind.
this
Okay,
doesn't look good.
First of all, her name's not even Emily; it's Amelia.
I said Amelia.
You said Emily. We can literally go back and listen.
I said Amelia.
No, you didn't.
Amelia.
I can't wait.
I'm sorry. You said.
Okay, either way, she has nothing to do with the story.
Leave Amelia Earhart alone.
Because I remember that she like
feminist comments
went missing or something, right?
Yeah,
so,
or something.
Missing, or something.
Well, she went missing. No one knows what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, and towards the middle of Charles Lindbergh's life, he and his wife had a child go missing.
Wait,
and they were like,
is he a blimp? The blimp?
I don't remember.
Linden?
No, that's
Hindenburg.
Damn it. Yeah.
Ah, wrong thing.
Something like that.
I thought he had a blimp name actually.
Led Zeppelin. It's like
Nice.
that was a blimp, right? That blew up.
What?
I don't know. I just know the Hindenburg.
Yeah, Hindenburg. I don't know about
That's the big one.
The Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, I think that's
That was
Zeppelin's
a
after. It's a
Speaking
big
of
blimp
which,
that
the
blew up.
Hindenburg was actually like such a like wild idea. Like, what if it would have worked out? They're literally like
What
cruise
was it?
ships, but like
It was a
In the
a
air.
balloon plane thing.
Yeah.
But it's like a cruise
That's why
ship,
it
basically.
blew up. There's so much pressure, right? Or something
Well,
like that. I don't know.
they
I'm
think
just-
he like pushed his limits, like kind of like Titanic, like he pushed it to go faster type deal, but it
Yeah.
like ended up like being too much for it, and then they just decided it was too dangerous. I think it was something like that, but
Huh.
because I'm pretty sure they'd had a few other goes of it.
All I'm
before
saying is
one.
that it was ahead of its time. That's
Oh,
it.
for sure.
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
Let's bring
there you
blimps
go.
back.
No engineering
Blimps coming
training.
back.
but-
Yes, dude. I'm gonna blimp 2020
I want to go
so hard.
in a hot air balloon.
That's not a blimp, though.
Yeah, that's not a blimp,
It's-
dude.
That's a
It's-
basket.
No, it's not the same
Do
thing.
you know you can only do
Okay,
hot
well,
air
I want to go
balloons
into a hot air balloon either, regardless.
What do you?
at like a certain time of day. Like, I think you can only do them in the morning or like the evenings.
Why?
Because like the way the wind is like moving or something. I don't know.
No, I
think
get
I
that.
heard that was like a thing though.
Hmm.
You can only go a certain time of day.
You never hot air balloon past midnight. You'll never make it back. You just keep going into the sky
Just keep
until
going.
you hit the moon or something.
You just keep going.
Ow! I crashed to the moon. Shit, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Stupid.
Did you guys think the moon was made out of cheese when you were kids?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I like stopped believing all like fairy tales at 6 or 7, and I remember like except for Santa Claus, and I was like 7, and I was like in the backseat. I was like, I know that my grandma was driving. So I know that the I was really like nonchalant about it. I know that the tooth fairy is not real and stuff. Like I know it was
like I know everything.
Yeah.
I hope you know me, Grandma.
The jig is that.
No, listen, I know that like fairy
What
tale's
you
not
been
real
doing?
because I saw you put the quarters in the bag. So and she was like, yeah, well, yeah, of course, and also like the Easter Bunny too, like you know, they're like he's not a bunny, and like, she was like, yeah, like just like Santa Claus. And I was like, and then I just paused for a second. I'm staring out the window. I'm like just. I just nod. I'm like, yeah, yes, just like yeah, Santa Claus is just like the rest of them. Yeah, okay.
That's how you found out.
Yeah, I'm just like stone faced, just like staring out the window. Like,
Still scarred by
I was
it.
like, damn. Just straight face the whole time. Like, okay.
He's hated
All right.
Christmas movies ever
Like,
since.
Santa Claus isn't, so, okay, Santa Claus isn't real. Yeah, we're fine. I'm fine. No, yeah, I'm fine, because I knew that beforehand. So.
This isn't new information.
Yeah. Not a surprise to me.
That's a tough way to find out.
When did you guys find out?
I literally
I don't even
I don't
remember.
have like childhood memories. Like
Oh.
I just like don't remember like much.
Dude, I think that means you're like molested.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry. Like, I'm
I didn't
sorry.
want to find out like
You
this.
didn't deserve it, okay? And it's not your fault.
No, I
I
think
think
it's
I'm
just
like overly nostalgic, honestly. Like
Yeah.
I love things that like remind me of my childhood, and I think maybe it's like has to do with like my dad dying and like a happier time of childhood, but
Yeah.
like junior high and high school is like different, I guess. I don't know.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I wish like high school was like fine, but like yeah, I don't know. I like I still watch like shows I loved. Like I loved Pee-wee's Playhouse, and I still
Yo.
fuck heavy with that show. It's so funny.
Yeah, didn't that guy go to jail though?
Yeah,
for,
but,
like,
like-
child stuff.
like, yeah,
no,
he actually
he masturbated in an adult theater, and it's like, well, who wouldn't want to masturbate watching porn?
Oh.
I don't know why is that
Look
cool?
at
Why is
Pee-wee
he
Herman.
watching porn publicly? Like what? And
That
there's a
was a
bunch
thing
of other
back
dudes
then,
in there.
though.
Dude, he was
wasn't
just
there?
hanging out.
Wasn't that like filled with dudes though? Like a bunch of other dudes in the room.
He's like
when you're
Louis
watching-
C.K. He likes people to see him jerk
Oh,
off.
that's right.
I'm so confused.
You don't know who Louis C.K. is?
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, he was like, from what I hear, he was like, hey, do you guys mind if I jerk off?
Like just in
on
front of you?
Just like on his stomach. They were like, okay, like, and he just like
What do we
comes on
get
his
for
stomach.
it? But it ruined
Oh,
his
you guys are
career.
still there?
Oh no, it's fucking weird.
On this sweet tub of lard.
Good stuff.
I don't know.
Like, hey, what's wrong with tub of lard?
Just gonna jerk off in front of random people. It's fine.
No big deal. I mean, I don't know.
Big
man.
deal.
I don't kink shame, so.
Yeah,
No.
like whatever, like whatever you gotta do. I guess like it doesn't like.
Okay, the
affect
next
me.
time you're like walking down the street, and you see a homeless man jerking off. Like,
I'm all, hey, I don't kink shit.
Hey,
you
good on
keep
you.
doing what you're doing.
Good on you.
Good for him.
Exactly.
Good for him.
You see that guy?
Self care.
He's taking care of himself.
Everybody does it.
He's putting him first, and I love it.
You gotta be selfish sometimes.
Right now is the right time.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's my guy.
I just think there's a guy wearing a pager on like a corner, and he like sees you walking down the street, and he's talking to a guy in the alley, paging the guy. He calls him on the phone, and then he gets a pager, and then he's in the middle of the alley. Then he
Where
calls
is
him.
this
He's
going?
like, "Hey, Lacey's walking down the street." All right, cool. I'll make sure.
Is this a pager joke?
And then the homeless man like puts his pager away, he puts his phone away, and then he starts jerking off because Lacey's walking down the street.
It becomes a whole thing.
Yeah, you didn't follow that? It made complete sense. Were you not listening?
Also, Lacey
Sorry, I got
could
lost
say,
in the pager.
"Hey, good job."
No, the pagers are coming back.
They are.
No, like I'm serious. Like they're gonna be like
Apple Watches.
No,
are basically
think about it. Okay,
pagers for cell phones now that are also already
vinyl's
working.
coming back. Cassette tapes are coming back. Why can't?
What is why can't?
No, why can't? I lost the word. What was it? What were we talking about?
Why can't pagers?
Pagers. Yeah, why can't pagers come back? Then? If
Damn.
vinyl and cassettes can do it, then pagers can too.
Okay. Do you wanna? We should invest in a bunch of pagers.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
guys.
Well, yeah.
Make
We'll
sure
get those.
Make sure and buy some pagers.
Yeah, everyone get your pager.
It's the new thing.
Thank you for listening.
We love you. Hey Nancy, there's monkeys in the streets.
There's monkeys in the street, Nancy.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No. Oh my god.
Can you
Like,
edit
she had
it
breast
now,
cancer.
Ryan?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You gotta
edit
wear
this.
pink.
Damn it! I didn't want to have to edit any of this.
You don't have to. Like, there's nothing offensive here.
It's everything offensive.